Welcome, everybody, back to another podcast episode. I'm your host, Cadet Master Sergeant Harden, and we're here with our guest today.
Cadet Second Lieutenant Isaac Osborn.
Yes, sir. I actually have to call you sir because you're a lieutenant. But for those who don't know, we're actually here at Camp Shelby today. This is our second or third training day? Third training day?
Third training day, that's correct.
And we're here at the LRC. What does the LRC stand for?
Leadership Reaction Course. So the cadets are learning leadership, and leaders are emerging from them. We're watching them to see who's emerging and working with those cadets more specifically and helping their leadership talent grow.
So were you here as a basic last year?
I was not. I've been at 3 encampments. I was actually basic at Camp Blanding Joint Training Center in Florida back in 2021.
So did they have an LRC too?
They did.
So how would you say you gained leadership experience from that?
Well, actually, the cadet commander for this encampment was my flight sergeant, and he helped me gain my leadership talent. He helped me learn how to march, and he worked strongly with me and the first element leader, and we worked together as a team.
Wow, that's crazy. How many Florida encampment is no joke. It's a lot.
It is.
But you came out shining apparently, because from there you had 3 more encampments, which means your first encampment didn't kill you. You had 1 more, and you're here now as a flight commander, leading on the next generation of flight commanders and cadet commanders of encampments.
Yes.
So, what would you say has been your most rewarding experience so far at this encampment?
Just watching the cadets grow. When they first got here, they were individuals, but after training day 2, they really knitted together and became a team. I've seen them growing, and just the faces, they lit up when they see LRCs or TLPs, team leadership problems, and them working together, and they blow my mind by some of the things that they do.
So, besides the LRC, what would you say is another experience that helps them come together as a flight?
The team leadership problems. I had minefield, so it's essentially a grid, and you have to follow a certain path on it, otherwise the landmine explodes. My cadets were working on it, and they learned how to communicate without actually talking, because you're not allowed to talk. They started using blinking. They started using head nods, and it was very inspirational to see that my cadets are learning quickly.
So, what is your role as a flight commander in helping your flight grow and succeed throughout the encampment?
My job is to make sure of their well-being and working with my flight sergeant to ensure their training. So I'll help them with their warrior knowledge, their daily knowledge, and just check on them, making sure that their mental health, their spiritual health, and their physical health is going all right, making sure that they're eating food and hydrating throughout this encampment.
So you're like a alpha flight dad.
Pretty much.
Well, that's a really cool role. So, would you say that you would take this role again, or would you move to another one at another encampment?
I would possibly take this one again, but I would like to move up through the program, so possibly squadron commander at the next encampment.
Okay. And why would you say that?
I've seen my squadron commander and his ways of leadership. I've been kind of learning from him, as well as my other flight commanders. We've been working together through this encampment, even though we're not in the same squadron. And my squadron commander has some great attributes that I would like to acquire, and I believe I can help get that by being a squadron commander.
So would you say that you and the other flight commanders throughout the encampment are really close?
We are. The whole entire squadron staff, line staff, are really close together. We have meetings at night after the basics go to bed, and we work together, have some snacks together, and enjoy a good time.
So how long before encampment did you guys start planning?
It was about a month and a half prior.
Wow. And even just for a month and a half, you still put a ton of time into, what did you put your time into, actually?
Well, we made the plans for the flights, so each day we have a training plan. We have chants for the guidons, for hydration, for sitting down at meals, for standing up at meals. We've been working on getting our cadets ways of making their racks more efficiently, and just building the flight sergeant and flight commander relationship closer.
So, as a flight commander, how would you say that your racks have improved throughout the encampment?
They're getting there. They're still getting there. From a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say maybe 6, 7 right now.
Okay, right now?
Right now.
How about yesterday?
Yesterday, oh, they're a total disaster. I'd say maybe a 2, 3 at most.
Progress is progress, though.
Half my flight is female, half of it is males.
Oh.
So it's a little bit challenging to work with it and get.
You got to be in 2 places at once.
Exactly.
But hey, challenges make you a better leader.
They do.
All right. Would you say, do you have anything else to say?
Our flight's going to be the best one at this encampment.
You sure?
I'm sure.
What are you going to do to make sure of that?
So far, we've been making a clean sweep of the daily awards, and we're going to continue working on that. We just made honor flight today.
Wow. All right. That's our time. But everyone, this is Cadet Second Lieutenant Isaac Osborn. And that was a great interview. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.